Alright, we are now live. Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar... Oh, sorry.
Go continue.
No, no, go.
Historical calendar and on this website onthisday.com.
Yep. For links to those sources, the music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander.
Shohin.
And you are you. Today is Sun's Day, aka Sunday, March 19th, 2023. So, let's jump into the history today, shall we? You want to start us off, sir?
Yes. In 1227, Count Flogino of Serga elected Pope Gregory the Ninth.
Ah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do this other one. 1279, a Mongolian victory at the naval battle of Yemen ends the Song dynasty in China.
Oh.
Oh, those Mongolians.
Oh, those Mongolians always destroying my city wall. But yeah, wow, that should be highlighted. The end of the Song dynasty. That's
Yeah,
a big thing right there.
especially
Good,
with the Mongols.
yeah, good catch.
And a huge time jump to 1808. Charles IV, King of Spain, advocates after riots and a popular revolt at the Winter Palace, and Norez, his son Ferdinand the Seventh, takes the throne.
Ah, all right. Oh, here we go. 1812, the first Spanish Constitution was enacted, one of the earliest constitutions ever promulgated. Wow. And
Yeah.
then 10 years after that, in 1822, Boston, Massachusetts, was incorporated as a city. So happy birthday, Boston.
God damn, 1831.
I see that too. 1831, U.S. bank robbery. The first U.S. bank robbery occurred at the Citibank in New York. It was robbed of $245,000, which is an astronomical amount of money. 1831. So let's see here. 1831. Let's see here. It'd be the equivalent of $8,471,931.03 today. Wow,
Mm,
that's a hefty robbery right there.
Yep.
I'm going to take one more if that's cool. 1863. Confederate cruiser SS Georgiana was destroyed on her maiden voyage with a cargo of munitions and medicines, which was then valued at over $1 million. The wreck was discovered exactly 102 years later by teenage diver and pioneer underwater archaeologist E. Lee Spence. Alright, so what's $1 million in 1863? Let's see here. 1863. It'd be $24,387,592.44 a day, which is, I think that's pretty good, for a modern day, military vessel. Like, they're usually, what, in the billions of dollars?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but that's still a lot of money to just, get sunk on the maiden voyage.
The cargo alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, your turn, sir.
Yeah. Event of interest, 1882, first stone laid for the Sagrada Familia Basilica in Barcelona by Antonio Gaudí.
Huh. Let's take a look at this. First stone laid for that basilica. Copy, paste, in Barcelona. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful cathedral. Look at that thing. Dude, those spires are cool.
Yeah.
Looks like a giant honeycomb. That is
And
cool.
18 1885, Louis Ray returned to Canada, proclaimed provisional government, I guess in Saskatchewan or Saskatchewan.
Oh, Saskatchewan. Yeah, I I I wouldn't have put that together. That I didn't even think about that. Good job.
In,
1895.
in 1895, Los Angeles Railway established to provide streetcar service.
Nice. Some public transportation there. Why don't you take a fourth one? Because I took a fourth one last time.
For 1906, Hermano Wolfiari's Quattro Versailles mirrors in Munich.
Huh. All right. Then 1911, first International Women's Day saw over 1 million men and women attend rallies in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland. Pardon me. Issues discussed included women's right to vote and to hold public office, the right to work, to vocational training, and an end to discrimination in the job. So, yeah, they've been fighting that for well over 100 years, and so I'm pretty sure,
Century.
yeah, I'm pretty sure most of those problems have been solved, if not all of them. In 1915, Pluto photographed for the first time, although unknown at the exact time. So, well, we know the date, so at least there's that. But that's cool. First photograph of Pluto. And let's see here. 1918, S. Potter became the first U.S. pilot to shoot down a German seaplane. Cool. Well, not cool. It's an act of violence, but still, like, that's interesting. And back to you. The second 1918 looks pretty interesting.
1918, U.S. adopts Standard Time Act of 1918, also known as the Calder Act, a federal law implementing standard time and daylight savings time and defining 5 time zones for the United States.
Well, there you go. So we already know there's Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific time. So the other one, all the way in
Alaska and
1918,
Hawaii.
we didn't have Hawaii back then.
Uh,
Um,
the time zone that time zones we know before that.
hmm. Well, all right. You got two more?
Yeah, I got 2 more. 1919, literary magazine literature, edited by Andre Breton, Lee Sopalt, and Louis Argonne, published his first issue. Okay.
Oh, cool.
And 1920, rejects the Treaty of Versailles.
Versailles.
U.S. Senate rejects Treaty of Versailles for a second time, refusing to ratify League of Nations Covenant, maintaining isolation policy.
Oh, well, that's interesting. So we were really trying to fight hard to, not be involved in the world's affairs. Obviously, that didn't work. But yeah, the Treaty of Versailles, as we know, that's the big one. After the First World War, and we were trying to establish a League of Nations, in order to prevent that from happening. Which obviously that didn't work. Uh-huh. And then move on up to 1925. Angelo Giuseppe Roncalli, who was future Pope John the 23rd, became a bishop appointed as apostolic visitor to Bulgaria. Apostolic visitor to Bulgaria. Nice. We also have an encyclical here in 1937. Pope Pius XI published encyclical Divini Redemptoris against communism. So, yeah. Must have been worried about Lenin. Then 1940, we had the French government of Edward Daladier fell. Back to you, sir.
Yes. 1942, FDR orders men between 45 and 64 to register for non-military duty.
Ooh, I wonder what he has planned. Non-military duty. Well, maybe just supplies and all the stuff like
Yeah.
ordering men. So that's nothing to do with like all the women's contribution, to the war effort. Manufacturing, making the guns, the weapons. We all know
Mhm.
about Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah. Also, 1943, in the third match. No, I want to do this one first. The first one, 1943, Frank Nitti, the Chicago outfield, no, the Chicago outfield boss, after Al Capone commits suicide at the Chicago Central Railroad. Sounds fishy.
Wow. Oh yeah, that does sound fishy. Yeah. Huh. Committed Epstein.
Of all the places, yeah, I get it, out of railroad.
Well, hey, maybe he had a one-track mind.
Uh, Also, okay, now 1943, in their third match, Jake LaMotta finally defeats Jimmy Reeves by knocking him out in the sixth round.
Dang.
Yep. Oh, damn. Also, in 1945, event of his event of interest, Adolf Hitler issues Nero decree to destroy all German factories.
What? Oh, I guess that's
It's
to
the end of the war.
yeah,
It's coming.
yeah. I guess that's to prevent them from falling into Russian and or Allied hands.
Yeah.
Russian, U.S., French, uh, Britain, and then Italian. They they flip flop more than John Gary. I swear to God. We got a victory in battle, 1947. Generalissimo Chiang Kai-shek conquered Jinan. He's a Chinese military and political leader. So, and that has to be the communist China, because by then, the actual Chinese had fled to Taiwan. In 1949, the first museum devoted exclusively to atomic energy at Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Cool. I got to go there, check that out. Then we got a golf tournament in 1950. LPGA Title Holders Championship Women's Golf, Augusta Country Club. Babe Durkinson Zaharis won her second of three titles by 8 strokes from amateur Claire Doran. All right. Let's see here. Back to you, sir. You got some golf here yourself.
Also in 1950, U.S. Open Women's Golf, Rolling Hills Country Club. Babe Durkinson Zaharas wins by 9 strokes from amateur Betsy Rawls.
Huh.
Oh, and we have the Academy Awards in 1953. The 25th Academy Awards Greatest Show on Earth. Gary Cooper and Shirley Booth win first time televised.
Ooh. So I guess this is the first time the Academy Awards were televised.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Also, 1953, Tennessee Williams Camino Rio premieres in New York City.
Cool.
Sound like whiskey.
Camino Real.
Sound like whiskey. Tennessee Williams.
It does.
Simply the best kind of whiskey from Tennessee.
Like the guy said before he died, number 7 is the best.
Oh, number 7 is best, but technically I think that's in Kentucky. Or no, Tennessee.
No, no. That was Jack Daniels. The guy died from an infection because he kicked the safe.
Oh, really?
He was so fucking drunk he forgot his combination,
Oh wow.
so he decided to kick the safe.
And
I
he
think
got
I
an
remember
oral
that.
infection?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think
Dumbest
that's
way to-
historically accurate.
Wow.
I
Well,
do
hold on,
know.
everybody.
I do know that President Zachary Taylor died in office after eating cherries or fermented cherries and drinking milk. Like,
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not like he choked or anything. I think it was like some kind of food poisoning or something. I'm not sure, but yeah,
Why
no,
would you
Zach.
mix cherries and milk.
Yeah. Well, no, not just cherries, fermented cherries. So
Fermented, yeah.
yeah, so maybe it was like, alcoholic, and maybe he
Oh.
stumbled or something, or maybe that mixed with the milk, there's a chemical reaction that caused poison. I don't know.
Well,
So
well, actually, one wrong step in like the whole process of distilling, and stuff like that, you can kill yourself, kill somebody.
yeah,
So,
yeah, wow.
yeah, well, I mean, you can do it, like you can get someone really sick with like if you do a wrong step in brewing beer. My dad and I brew beer together. Luckily, we've never done that, but
Especially with moonshine.
moonshine's very dangerous to make. You got to really know what you're doing to drink moonshine. But
Well, I
so,
mean, like alcohol literally is poison. Like, the feeling we get when we drunk and stuff. That's actually our body's reacting to an actual poison. You know.
hmm
So, like,
well, you're setting you're contaminating your bloodstream.
yeah. Anyway, Alice, welcome to the show, Fanny Farter.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was finishing like up an episode of like the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. So
Ah,
it has John Hurt and David Tennant and Matt Smith together in it. And then it shows a small clip of Peter Capaldi, who's the next Doctor after that, before he turns into a woman. But that's neither here nor there. So we have a cricket history here. I see that.
yeah.
And now he's
Are you-
David Tennant again. Dang.
Oh,
Good.
yeah. Well, go ahead and read that one away.
Actually, it's your turn, Alice.
Oh, is it? So
Yeah,
I
you
get
came
nice
on
to
just
get
in
this
time. Like, you finished your 3, right, Sohan?
Correct.
All right.
Oh, well, I guess I start with 1954 cricket history. Yes. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do those two as well. The 3 W's of West Indian cricket each score centuries in one inning. Clyde Welcock scores 124 following Everton Weeks 206 and Frank Worrell 167 in the first innings of drawn fourth test versus England in Port of Spain.
All right. Whatever
All
that
right.
means.
Goddamn cricket history, I tell you.
I swear. I swear. I don't understand cricket for the life of me.
I don't understand cricket at all, and
Yep.
I swear. Anyways, 1954, again, same day, we have the first color telecast of a prize fight. Giardello versus Troy in Madison Square Garden in New York City. So, first color telecast, huh?
All the way back in 54.
Damn.
Yeah.
Also,
Most-
same day, we have the first rocket-driven sled on rails tested in Alamogordo, Mexico. So,
Yep. Testing out, rocket engines and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The 1950s getting us into space.
Yeah. Starting us off with that. So, those are my 3, so.
Yeah. We got some sports history here. 1955, 17th NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. San Francisco defeated LaSalle 77-63. Don's future Hall of Fame center Bill Russell was named Tournament Most Outstanding Player.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. We also have 1958. Britain's first planetarium opened at Madame Tussauds in London. What? A planetarium. Yeah,
Planetariums.
planetarium.
I love going to a planet. I love the planetarium.
I do too, but I would never have thought it would have, like, the first planetarium in Britain would open up in a wax, museum.
Huh.
Madame Tussauds. That's
Hey,
that's
man,
it.
what you
You'd
doing?
think it'd be in like some
Yeah.
astronomy center or something.
Well, actually, what's really funny is like there's this one place, there's this plant out in Minnesota that like builds these things where they bring like a little miniature planetarium into like your gymnasium, and like for kids to see like planets and stars and all that stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's like a little mini dome like that fit in the gym. And it fit like 30 people in it. It was cool.
Yeah. Hey, I see a Sohan.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that sexy mofo. No homo.
Okay. Oh Jesus.
I don't know. That's something you'd say, like,
No homo?
no, the first part.
Oh, no. Sorry.
God damn it, Alice. Anyway,
Couldn't help myself there.
moving on up to 1955, we have George Weiss, Bo Goldman, and Glenn Paxton musical First Impressions, adapted from Gene Austen's Pride and Prejudice, starring Polly Bergen, Farley Garinger, and Hermione Gingold. I almost read that as Hermione Gingrich. Opened at Alvin Theater, New
Money
York City.
Granger.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
Gingrich. What the hell? Well, opened at Alvin Theater, New York City, running for 84 performances. It didn't last that long, but 84 is better than one. So,
Of course, because Hermione was worried about the Death Eaters and not play.
yeah. Well, Mr. Sohan.
Yes. 1960, 22 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. Ohio State beats California 75-55. Buckeyes Hall of Fame forward Jerry Lucas is named MOP. So he's a mop.
What is a mop? Uh, like most organized player? Hold on a second. MOP NCAA.
Something you clean the floors with.
Yeah, he swept the competition. Well, he mopped the
Most
competition.
outstanding player. There we go. MOP stands for most outstanding player.
Okay. Oh, film and TV history. 1964. Sean Connery first day of shooting on James Bond's film Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. Ooh, Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
No, that's a theme song too, Jim. I have a obsession with James Bond films, so. And yeah, if you ask me who my favorite James Bond character, I won't be able to give you a direct answer of one.
Well, I remember Jaws and Odd Job.
Yeah.
Two of the most
Yeah,
iconic
Jaws is in a
villains.
few. You'll see Jaws in Moonraker. It's been a couple of them. Odd Job. Oh god, which one was the Odd Job? And was that Goldfinger? He was in.
The big Asian guy
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Asian guy with the hat. Yeah.
with the razor
With the razor
lined
hat.
bowler.
Not to be mistaken with the Asian midget and or small person, little person in the man with the
Austin
golden
Powers, Random Task.
Yeah, not to be with random task and Austin Powers.
Who throws a shoe, honestly?
Yo, that actor killed somebody.
Yeah, he did, actually. Like, actually, real life, actually murdered somebody. So, I think, if you don't mind, can you take the next two 1965s, Mr. Sohan?
Sure. I will. 1965, Indonesia nationalizes all foreign oil companies.
Oh,
Wow. You said all, right?
yeah.
They did. Also, 1965, Rembrandt's Titus sells for a record record 7,770,000 guilders.
What's a guilder? What's a guilder? A gold or silver coin formerly used in the Netherlands, Germany, and Austria. Okay.
All right, there we go. That's cool.
All right.
Mhm.
The more you
Also-
know.
Also, 1965, Stolica becomes president and Ceausescu party leader of Romania.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, a while ago we talked about the wreck. Now we're talking about it again 100 years later in 1965.
Oh yeah, we do. And Alice, it's your turn.
No,
Oh shit, it actually is. Yeah, so 1965, the wreck of the SS Georgiania, valued at over 50 million.
Yes.
Right? Is that- Yeah,
Yes.
50 million. Oh shoot. Oh yeah. Sorry, my screen got a little glitchy there. Said to have been the most powerful Confederate cruiser discovered by then teenage diver and pioneer underwater archaeologist E. Lee Spence exactly 102 years after its destruction.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, like, literally on the same day it went down, it was discovered. Like, 100 years later or whatever.
To the day.
Yeah, usually things
Yeah.
like that are pre-planned. Like, the First and Second World Wars both started and ended on the same calendar date, just years apart. Like,
Yeah.
except World War II started on September 1st, ended on September 2nd. But,
Yeah.
that's because they couldn't make the deadline because somebody wasn't agreeing to some term. So, yeah. Yeah, let's just move on up to, unless you see anything, Alice, 1977, the television
Um,
premiere.
yeah, let's go to 1977. Television premiere in 1977. The last episode of the Mary Tyler Moore Show premieres on CBS with a group hug searching for a box of tissues, then singing "It's a Long Way to Tipperary."
That's kind of sad.
Oh, yeah, it was the last episode of Mary Tyler Moore Show. That's sad, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was a good show. Um, oh, here, I'll take this. 1978, 50,000 demonstrate in Amsterdam against the neutron bomb.
Apparently wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Or do we
Yep,
have
so-
neutron bombs? Because I know we have, nuclear and like
Hydrogen.
hydrogen bombs.
Yeah.
Do we have neutron
Yeah.
bombs?
Probably, yeah.
Like, do we have neutron bombs? The only country definitely known to deploy dedicated, that is not a dial a yield, whatever that is, neutron warheads for any length at the time was the Soviet Union / Russia, which inherited the USSR's neutron warhead-equipped ABM-3 Gazelle missile program. So we did not, but Russia did at one
Oh,
point.
shit.
Well, we probably do, just unofficially. Like,
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what I'm going to say. Yeah, we definitely have one. We just don't say we do.
yeah. While that was going on, 1978 as well, PGA Tournament Players Championship at Sawgrass Country Club. Jick Nicklaus won his third TPC title, one stroke ahead of Lou Graham. Fourth straight title for Nicklaus that ended with a top 2 finish. It's pretty good. 1975, the U.S. House of Representatives began live TV broadcast via C-SPAN.
Go C-SPAN.
Yeah. And, wasn't it the first televised something of Congress earlier we spoke about, Sohan? Or was that...
You think?
Or am I thinking about something from yesterday? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
But anyway, 1981, negative 21, whatever that is. Emmy 8th Daytime Award, Susan Lukey lost for second time. Okay. Usually we focus on winners. Why are we focusing on the loser? That's
participation trophies,
huh.
I guess. Now we're on this website.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Back to Sohan.
For 1982 Falklands War, Argentina forces land on South Georgia Island, participating in war with the UK.
Huh. Alright.
Yep. Also, 1984 American sitcom Kate and Allie premieres on CBS TV, starring Susan St. James and Jane Curtin.
Jane Curtin.
Jane Curtin.
She's an old school actress. She's awesome.
Oh, this 1984, the third one in the...
Also in 1984, mobile oil tanker spills 200,000 gallons into the Columbia River. Ooh.
Oh, that's not
Jesus.
good. Poor river. Uno Mas?
In 1984, two-time Cy Young Award winner Denny McLean is indicted on charges of drug trafficking, embezzlement, and racketeering. 25-year sentence squashed.
Yeah, I think we spoke about this actually earlier, like a couple days ago. Or maybe it was some other people. No, I think that was another incident.
Quash. What does
where-
quash mean? Exactly.
Quashed, I believe squashed. Let's look this up.
No, it's just quash.
Reject.
Yeah.
Well, reject or void, especially by legal procedure. No, I know it says
okay.
quash, but I think it means squashed. Quashed, squashed, smushed.
Yeah,
Destroyed.
okay, that's what I figured, but I
So-
was just I just wanted to make sure. Like, I figured that's what it meant, because...
Yeah. Similar words are cancel, reverse, rescind, repeal, revoke, retract, countermand.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah. Put an into, stamp out, put a stop to, end, finish, get rid of. So. But no, I was remembering yesterday when 3 people were reinstated to the Baseball Hall of Fame after some kind of sports betting scandal after they had retired was going on.
I'm guessing Pete Rose is one of them.
Dude,
think so.
1985, that blue one right there, that one's wicked.
Well, it's your turn, Alice.
Oh, dude, I remember this magazine. In 1985, Spin Magazine begins publishing.
Well, is that why we get the spinning newspaper and stuff in like movies? Like,
Yeah, oh no, Spin Magazine was like kind of like a music alternative kind of thing. Just look up Spin Magazine, what they were about back in the day. They had some pretty cool stuff in it.
Spin magazine.
Well, that's a cool tower.
Huh. Oh yeah, we were
it was a
looking at.
music. Yeah,
This was a
yeah, it was
basilica. Like, look at these. Look. Like, it's hard to
the
tell, but
spires.
the towers. Yeah, they look like honeycombs. The interior
That's
is
cool.
fantastic, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
It looks.
But yeah,
It looks like insect architecture.
damn, that's wicked.
Like if you go to like an alien planet of insectoid people, this is what their buildings would look like.
I hear you.
Yeah.
That's cool architecture, though.
Yeah,
But yeah,
well, I
Spin
mean,
Magazine was a music magazine, so.
yeah.
But that's cool, wicked. That should be like
Spin
that pictures should be with a thumbnail for the show today. Of those.
It might be.
But yeah, dude.
I
But
see
yeah,
Spin
Spin Magazine
Magazine.
was like a music magazine. It used to be really cool back in the day. It was like kind of like Rolling Stones, but in my opinion, I liked the Rolling Stones better. I like the Spin Magazine better.
This
but,
is a face
And
everybody knows.
like Billboard.
Yeah, it was a cool magazine back in the day.
Yeah,
I don't think
I love that. Look at right there, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, they have
Ooh.
two issues with his face on it.
Oh
And
yeah,
this
they have a few.
guy,
Jimmy Fallon. Wow, look how young he is. Whoa.
And look, it's the kid from the thing.
You know, it's a kid from the Nevermind album.
Oh,
Right
he
there.
tried suing.
Yep, he did.
Where?
He
This
failed.
guy?
Oh,
The one in the water.
There's that Courtney
Oh.
Love right there. Yeah.
Fucking murderer. I'm
Fucking-
clean to Kurt's death.
Oh, dude, they've got Shirley Manson on here too from Garbage right there with the phone over her eye. She's covering one eye. All Illuminati shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like Bjork's
Oh.
on there. Yeah,
Yeah, she's so amazing, Bjork. She's so weird.
I love
Oh,
her.
it's
Tori Amos is
Skrillex.
on here too. Oh, I love Tori Amos though. She's such a good
Skrillex.
pianist.
Sonny Moore.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
all sorts of people. It was a cool magazine, but that started publishing today in 1985. So,
Yeah.
anyways, let's move to 1987. We have an event of interest here. American televangelist Jim Baker resigns amid rape accusation by his secretary Jessica Hahn.
Oh.
wasn't
Well, here we go.
wasn't his wife on The Surreal Life?
I don't know, but like, I'm looking at his face, and he looks like the Jack Nicholson Joker a little bit with that mouth.
Yeah, I think his Tammy Faye Baker, or whatever her name is. Yeah, Tammy Faye Baker. She was on The Surreal Life for one of their seasons.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, his like ex-wife, because he was a big scandal. But
Yikes.
all right, what we also have here, we have a world record today in 1987 as well. Bonnie Blair skates ladies world record 500 meters at 39.43 seconds.
That's fast.
That is. And those were my three.
Yep. Got another world record in 1987 as well. Yvonne Van Gennep skated the ladies' world record 3 kilometers in 4 hours 16. Oh no, in 4 minutes 16 seconds, 0.85 seconds. I read that bad. So 3 kilometers. What is 3 kilometers? Let's see.
It's just under like
3 kilometers is 1.8 miles. So
yeah, it's like
she went almost 2 miles in like 4 minutes. A 4-minute mile, so ice skating slightly faster than running, it seems.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And then we got talking about Yvonne Van Gimp 1 year later, she skated an unofficial world record 10 kilometers in 15 minutes 25.25 seconds.
Jesus.
So yeah, unofficial though, so not documented, but that's unfortunate.
Hey, look at dude, there's a plane that makes a maiden flight there. The Boeing.
1989 Boeing V-22 Osprey VTOL. Oh, vertical takeoff or landing aircraft made its maiden flight. So let's take a look at this bird here.
No, keep it in the
Oh,
past.
this one. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Osprey. Okay, the helicopter plane.
So it made its maiden flight today. I thought that was kind of cool. I saw it when you were scrolling. I was like, ooh.
That
Oh,
is
I
really
got
cool.
one.
This is a very, a very, what's the word? Revolutionary aircraft.
I
Uh,
got one of those in GTA.
yeah, and actually, like, if you've ever seen, well, what's that? What's that Alien War movie with Tom Cruise? Uh, hold on.
Cap-
Oblivion?
No, Alien War movie, Tom Cruise.
to Dark
Uh,
Edge of Tomorrow or
Edge of
World War.
Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh,
The aircraft they use for the invasion is based off of the Osprey. It has like the two like propellers on either side.
well, so are like some of the helicopters that they have for, well, except they're circular and stuff for, like, to hold the fan in, but they're, from, like, Marvel and Avatar and crap.
No, this is what I'm talking about. Like this is a double Osprey. So this is the invasion vehicle. If you see it here on my screen, it has like four propellers.
Okay.
So this was the model of the vehicle they used based off of the Osprey. So that that's really cool. So, but anyway, I think it's Sohan's turn now. 1989.
1989 Men's Figure Skating Championship in Paris, won by Kurt Brown in Canada.
All right.
And 1991
Oh.
event of interest. Kovarshaw says that the Soviet Union will its oil exports nearly by half.
Dang. All right.
Gorbachev.
Yes, Mikhail Gorbachev.
Yep.
In 1991, Kansas City Royals announces they are putting Bo Jackson on waivers.
Huh.
Hmm.
All right.
Ooh, I gotta do this one. 1994. Also 1991. Super Bowl.
What?
NFL owner stripped Phoenix of the 1993 Super Bowl game due to Arizona not recognizing federal holiday Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Wow.
What?
Oh, so they removed them from the lineup because that's 2 years before the actual Super Bowl happened. So
Okay.
they were planning to host it there, and they're like, "Nah, we're not going to host it there anymore because you're being prejudiced."
Oh, okay. Now I see.
I see. Yeah. Ali Kablawi, you got more sports history here.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I can do this 1991 right between. See, Sacramento Kings set NBA record of 29 consecutive road losses.
Ouch.
Right.
That's ouch.
Yep, same day in history, 1991, St. Louis Blues Brett Hull is the third NHLer to score 80 goals in a season.
Ooh,
Oh, damn.
that's a lot of goals. Speaking of goals, like we reported
Oh,
yesterday.
shit.
I forgot the guy's name, but he was the first NHLer to score 50 goals in the season. It was like 1920 or whatever. I don't remember.
Dude, I've got good ones. It's not sports either. 1994, 2,500 kilograms of cocaine intercepted in Zeewold, Netherlands.
That's a lot of powder.
It's a lot of pussy though.
1994, yep. There we go. I got out of the sports there for a second. Oh, dude, there's a largest omelet too in 94. Holy shit.
What? Oh. We got some sports history. 1994, Lara scored 167 for WI versus England at Georgetown, whatever WI is. But then we have the largest omelet, and it's making me hungry, 1994 as well, at 1,383 square feet. That's bigger than most homes. Made with 160,000 eggs in Yokohama, Japan. Wow.
Dude, see if you can find it. See if you find a picture of this omelet.
Largest omelets, 1994. Let's see here.
Dude, I want to see the omelet. Like, this, dude, you should have this splatted on top of the cathedral.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my
Actually, no,
Lord.
that's them. They're just making it. This is the omelet here. Wait, no, that's something else. That's a tortilla. I don't
I think
think
it's
it's
this pan
gonna.
right here. No, that's not. There's no way that's 1,000 square feet.
Here we go. Here's the wiki for it. Talk omelet. Okay, this is just omelet wiki. Um,
It
Yokohama,
weighed
Japan.
2.95 tons.
Oh wait, no. This is another one. It was subsequently overtaken by an omelet made by the Lung Association in Brockville Memorial Centre, Ontario, Canada, on May 11th, 2002. It weighed 2.95 tons, or 2,950 kilograms.
Dude,
That is a
we
big
know-
omelet.
dude,
Like,
just see, there's no images of it. Oh my god.
I mean, this
Yeah.
looks like a giant, like a bunch of eggs here.
This one right
you
up
know?
here, the largest omelet world record set by like that one, like right there has like looks like there's like 15, like 50. That one right there. Yeah, that one right there. Give me
Yeah.
a second.
Let's see if I can bigger that.
Enlarge
Come
it.
on, there we go. Huh.
Yeah, that looks more like it.
All right, well, this is making me like aggressively hungry. So let's keep on moving forward here. Got some more sports history. 1995, Michael Jordan rejoined the Chicago Bulls after 17 months, and he beat the Pacers. All right.
Was that when he was doing his baseball season?
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. It's like Michael Jordan retired and came back like what 2, 3 some odd times. Tom Brady has done the same thing. Other athletes have done it. It's like, dude, figure out what you're gonna do. Either retire or don't. Like, stop teasing the audience. Like, you know.
They want to retire, but it keeps on calling them. They're calling.
They
Yeah.
keep giving him deals that they're like, you can't refuse this deal.
That sounds like the mafia. I'll give you a
Yeah.
deal that you can't
I'll give
refuse.
you a deal that you cannot
Take me
refuse.
or the mob.
Yeah, just when I thought I was out, they brought me back in. So, but anyway, Stillman, you got some Rock and Roll Hall of Fame here.
Sure, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 2001, 16th Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. Earl Smith, Solomon Burke, The Flamingos, Michael Jackson, Queen, Paul Simon, Steely Dan, Richie Valens, James Burton, Johnny Johnson, and Chris Blackwell. I'm guessing Richie Valens was posthumous
Maybe.
because he died in a plane crash with Buddy
Richie
Holly
Valens?
and
Yeah.
Bumper.
Yeah, Richie Valens was
Oh.
on the plane with Buddy Holly
The day the music died.
and the Big Bopper.
Yeah. The Big Bopper was only what 23. Like he was young as hell. Like that's a tragedy.
I think Buddy Holly was 27.
Mhm. Oh, and the invasion of Iraq. 2003 airstrikes by American and British-led coalition signaled the beginning of the invasion of Iraq without United Nations support and in defiance in world opinion.
So Operation Desert Shield and whatever the airstrike. They had the Air Force had their own operation name. I don't remember it, but there's obviously Desert Shield and then Desert Storm. So
Yeah, I remember when that happened. I had to drop out of high school my senior year essentially to work and get my own place. And I
okay.
remember like sitting at home after work with my boyfriend and our roommate, and we were watching the announcement of us invading.
2004 Taiwanese President Chen Shui-bian is shot just before the country's presidential elections in the March 20th. Ooh.
Wow. That's not good.
Yeah.
Did he die? Like,
It doesn't. I don't know.
let me look this up here real quick. Shen Shui-ban. So, former president of the Republic of China. He is still alive. So, he did not die. So that was an assassination attempt. There we go. You got one more. You got an inventive interest here.
Yep. 2006. On the weekend of his 84th birthday, Fred Shuttlesworth gives his final sermon in front of 300 people at the Greater New Light Baptist Church. Boy, that's
Huh.
a church-sounding name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Miss
Ooh.
Allie.
Hey, pull up again. Scroll up just a little bit here. All right. Here we go. 2008 GRB 080319b, a cosmic burst that is the farthest object visible to the naked eye is briefly observed.
That's really intriguing. I was just in a conversation with G earlier, like before the show. Hopefully that we might bring him in for the peanut today. Which, by the way, you wanted
Yeah.
to delay that to 3, right?
Yeah, we can do it at like 6 o'clock instead of 5.
Yeah.
6 o'clock my time. I
Eastern
figured that
time,
like
yeah.
is a more appropriate time.
But yeah,
This
no. The
is
reason why I
better.
brought that up is like we were talking about like about space and extraterrestrial life, the Fermi paradox. He said something about recently. Apparently, scientists have said that there's an edge, like a visible edge to the universe or something. It's like no, there's not. So I want to pick his brain more about that subject matter later
Yeah.
on. Oh, but
We
2012, Alice, if you want to take that one.
Oh, I'm going to take a couple here at 2012 here. We have Wendy's overtakes Burger King to become the second best-selling hamburger chain
Yep.
in 2012. Like, yeah, those damn junior bacon cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
We also
I
have 2013, a year later, 16 people are killed by mudslides in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. As
Of
well,
course, you'd pick the death.
same day, ironically, 27 people are killed and 14 are injured in a bus crash in Maharashtra, India. Maharashtra, yeah, India. So that sucks.
Dang. A lot of death.
Oh shit! There's also 2014. If you don't mind me doing this one real
Go
quick.
for it.
Russia captures the Ukrainian naval base in Sevastopol.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
So, yeah.
their first incursion.
Yeah, back in the Obama era.
Yeah, good old Obama. Just letting
Yeah.
things happen.
Ironically, what Biden was in
Vice president.
president at the time, and now look at this: Russia's attacking again with Biden there.
What a surprise.
What a surprise!
Almost as if
Coincidence?
they're
I don't
working
know.
together.
Oh shit!
We got Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice in 2016, directed by Zack Snyder and starring Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, first performed in Mexico City, of all places. Huh. Or first premiered. So,
Well, maybe because it was nice and weatherly. I don't know.
getting back into some sports history, 2016 as well, England defeated France 31-21 at Stade de France, Paris, to claim Six Nations Rugby Championship, secured their first Grand Slam since 2003. Owen Farrell was 7 goals, England's second highest point scorer behind Johnny Wilkinson. All right.
Rugby's
And-
hardcore, dude.
And of course, they're showing us a picture of Johnny Wilkinson.
Oh shit! Do the one right below that one too. That's. Oh.
2018, Mississippi signed into law the U.S. strictest abortion laws, no termination after 15 weeks. Well,
Damn.
if you can't make up your mind after 15 weeks, then you already have.
You should have used a condom.
Yeah. Or better yet,
Also, that people.
to all of these psycho crazy people screaming about abortion is a God-given right and all that stuff. Here's something that can help you avoid abortion. Close your legs. It's that easy. Just don't have sex. What a concept.
Man. Dude, also you have a good one right here. This is the first 2019 in blue.
2019. Actually, right before that, this one's kind of sad. 2018, world's last male northern white rhino at 45 years old Sudan died in Kenya. Wow. So that's an extinction right there.
That's an extinction right there. Unless
Yeah.
So
well,
yeah,
Unless
the
we
white
can
rhino
clone
is
him.
gone.
Yep. But then 2019, a super bloom of poppies in Walker Canyon, Southern California, visible from space after high rainfall. So 2019,
Damn.
super bloom, 2019, California super bloom. Not blue, but super bloom. Holy crap!
Yeah, it's seen
Wow.
from space.
Bro, the whole mountain is just covered.
Yeah.
That looks like a
It says it's
painting,
seen
dude.
from space. See if you can
so-
find like right from space.
Let's see here, from space. Oh, here we go. Wow! Wow.
Oh, holy buckets. Dude,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Look at that, there's a freeway. Wow. Is that
But
the
yeah,
Getty?
just the high amount of rainfalls you guys had a super bloom. That's cool. So that's why I wanted you to see that one. I was like, oh, dude,
That's awesome. Wow.
maybe you might have one this year.
Maybe. We'll see. If all the poppy seeds didn't burn during a wildfire, you know.
Hopefully.
It's
I like
not
how-
good.
Anyway, Mr. Soen, can you take the next 2019, the one after the one I just read? That's interesting.
Yes. 2019, Karen Ullenbeck becomes the first woman to win Mathematics Abel Prize.
There
Cool.
we go. Look at that.
Cool, man.
Also, 2019, Kazakh President Nursultan Nazarbayev announces his resignation after 30 years in office as the last Soviet-era head of the state.
Wow.
Of Kazakhstan, huh?
You're the first president of Kazakhstan.
Oh.
Wow. So 4 years ago, we still had somebody in office who was in office during the Soviet Union. That is
At least
wild.
he tried. At least he wasn't trying to be a Soviet dickhead. Like, I was Soviet.
Yeah.
I was Soviet.
Soviet.
And one more. 20. Oh, no, let's see.
Can you take
I want to take
2021?
21. Oh, that was one I was going to say.
Yeah.
Go for that one.
2021 Icelandic volcano Versailles erupts for the first time in 800 years and after more than 50,000 earthquakes.
50,000, 50. Like, that is a lot of earthquakes. Jeez.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
you know,
apparently also in 2019, I guess, because apparently he's in the news now lately, singer Sam Smith comes out as non-binary on some Instagram show.
huh.
Alright, alright. Yay.
Alright.
Yay for that.
And, you want to skip over this LeBron James article? Like,
Nobody cares about LeBron James.
Yeah. So, anyway,
don't care about LeBron James.
yeah. Before moving on to Burst and Death's audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Say something in the comments section. You two guys, anything grabbed your attention more than most? Like,
Well,
that bloom certainly, for
volcano
me was crazy.
exploding was cool.
Yeah.
The Osprey
Yeah.
helicopter was cool. I
Invasion of
remember
Iraq.
the invasion of Iraq. but-
Oh, I was stupid. I was thinking about before. No, this is Operation Enduring Freedom. So, I was talking about Desert Shield, Desert Storm. That was in the 90s. This is 2003.
Yeah,
this is after.
this is. I remember this one too. Well, I was also alive when that happened too. I was,
I think we all were.
Yeah, we all were. Yeah, I was probably like 8, 9.
Yeah, I was
No,
born
Wait, what was it? What years was it Gulf War in?
in. Gulf War, I think, was 91. So you were
Yeah,
probably
so
like
I was
7.
so
8.
I was 7 years old.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's
Yeah.
move on up and do Burst. Alice.
Oh yeah, I'm the first person, right?
Well, we can skip over you and try to ensure
No,
that
that's
you can
fine,
start
no.
us off.
I don't
with
mind.
this. Okay.
I don't mind. 1434, we have Ashikaga, Yoshikatsu, Japanese shogun, was born today.
All right.
Died in 1443.
Hmm.
Born in
Well,
1589.
hold on.
And died.
Hold on. He was only 9 years old?
1434 to 1443. Yeah. He
Wow.
was a Japanese shogun.
That's a young shogun.
Yeah.
Huh.
Thought he had a young pharaoh before.
I think
yeah.
they might be. Something sounds off with that, but all right, I'll take it.
All right.
We got William Bradford today, born in 1589 and died in 1657. He was an English separatist, governor of Plymouth Colony for 30 years, baptized, born in Austerfield, England.
Ah. Hey, here's another one with his placemat collar.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just a flap. It's not a
It's a
full-on
dolly.
rectangle like those other guys.
It's
It's
like
a
one of those
butler.
decorative dollies that you have like on your table setting.
Yeah, he's wearing a doily.
Doily, yeah. We have David Livingstone. He was born 1813 today, died in 1873. He was a Scottish explorer who was famously found by Henry Morton Stanley in Africa, born in Blandry, South Lancashire, Scotland.
Yeah, you know the quote, Dr. Livingstone, I presume? That's the guy.
Yes, Dr. Livingstone, I presume. Yep.
Yep. We got Richard Francis Burton, born in 1821 on this date. He was an English explorer and translator, Arabian Nights, born in Torquay, Devon, died in 1890. We got Wyatt Earp. Oh, take it, Alice.
Perfect one for you, dude.
Take it,
Perfect one
Alice.
for you.
I'm
Yep.
giving it to you, Alice. Take it.
Yep.
Are you gonna take it?
Oh no, I was clapping to you because this is like you went to Tombstone and everything.
I did.
So this is totally you.
Yeah, Wyatt Earp, 1848, a U.S. frontiersman and marshal who participated in the gunfight at the OK Corral, born in Monmouth, Illinois, died in 1929. Yeah, one of the Earp brothers. So,
Hey, he was born like 100 years before my parents.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Then we got William Jennings Bryan, 1860, a U.S. orator and statesman known as the Great Commoner, born in Salem, Illinois.
That sounds boring. The Great Commoner.
Kind of looks like Kelsey Grammer a little bit.
Well, no, I believe he was known as that because he could speak to the people very well. Like he could identify and empathize and sympathize with the common person, which is exactly what you need to do as a politician. You got to get as many people on your side, So you got to speak.
He's a good bullshitter.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
No, he wasn't a bullshitter. Like he spoke
You know what I
from
mean,
the
though.
heart. Like he was actually a good
you know what I
person,
mean.
I believe.
He was a good speech. He was a good spokesperson.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my turn.
Yes,
with
it is.
1891, Ed Warren. The Earl Warren. Governor of California and 14th U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice, 1953 to 1969, born in Los Angeles, California. Almost was still killed with Ed Warren from the Warrens.
Huh. The Warren
Warren.
Commission.
Also, 1904, we have John Sirica, American federal judge, Watergate hearings, born in Waterbury, Connecticut.
Died in 1992, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
And 1905, we have Albert Speer, German architect and Nazi leader, Reich Minister for Armaments and War Production, born in Mannheim, German Empire.
Dude, that would be funny if he was an archaeologist.
Dude, oh my god, because it's not my next turn. Speaking of Nazis,
I know, I saw that.
Albert Speer, we have Adolf Eichmann. He was what? He was like known as like he was like more horrific.
He was a
than
bad
Hitler,
guy.
in my opinion. He was not a good guy.
Yeah.
I think he was more brutal than Hitler himself. I think.
Dude, look at that picture. Like that is like the stereotypical like Nazi in the movies you see. Like he is the base model. So
Albert Speer is 1 year older than Albert Eichmann because Albert was born. Adolf was born in 1906, died in 1962. What?
Has to
Why
have
did
been
he live
executed.
that long? German Nazi officer. Yeah, wasn't he executed eventually?
Yeah, executed by hanging. Must have been Nuremberg trials. Yeah, here he is right here. In the Nuremberg trials. So
Yeah, because I could have sworn. Yeah. Anyways, he was a German Nazi officer for the SS Oberstrafenführer. I'm not even gonna fucking say it because I don't want to. But yeah, he was the Holocaust organizer. He was basically the sole man in charge of running the death camps.
yeah.
He was born in Solingen, German Empire.
I gotta say,
Happy not birthday to
yeah,
you, buddy.
bad birthday. Bad birthday.
Happy. You know what? I'll celebrate your death day more than I'll celebrate your birthday.
Well, that's kind of like
Rest in peace.
yeah, rest in piss.
You should. Yeah, wrestling piss, bitch.
I just want to say though, like your pronunciation of Obersturmbannführer, like number one, it sounded like you were drowning, but number two, it sounded right. Like you hit it out of the park as far as I'm concerned. Right. Like it's just like
I also bit my tongue right when I was saying it too.
Well, there you go. The secret to speaking German is you gotta bite your tongue and you gotta be drowning. So.
No, I'm not drowning. Ubersturmbannführer.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have Zhang Qing. Ooh. She was born in 1914, died in 1991. She was a Chinese communist and wife of Mao. Mao Zedong. Born in Zuxing, Shanghai, China.
Oh. Mao Zedong, one of the most evilest of evils to have ever eviled.
Yeah, she was the wife of Mao.
Yep.
And I have one more, don't I?
Yes.
Ooh, we got Richie Ashburn, American Baseball Hall of Famer, infielder, six-time Major League All-Star, National Batting Champion, 1955, 1958. Philadelphia Phillies. Oh, wow. I guess I'll, around. And sportscaster for the Phillies TV from 63 to 71. Born in Tilden, Nebraska.
Huh.
Okay, so I will say one thing. I hate usually everything that comes out of Philadelphia for sports. But I'm okay with their baseball team. I'm not going to lie. I'm okay with them.
He looks like a corn-fed country kid.
Yeah, he's from Nebraska.
Yeah.
So I think, Richie Ashburn, I know who he is. I've heard of him before, so. Yeah. But he was a good baseballer. Good baller.
Good baller.
But now it's someone else's turn.
Whoa. Oh, Sirhan. Dad and I were just talking about this guy the other day. He's still alive somehow. Born on this date in 1944, a Palestinian-born assassin of U.S. Senator Robert F. Kennedy. Born in Jerusalem, Mandatory Palestine. So...
he's the guy that killed Kennedy's brother.
Yeah, who very likely would have been president.
Actually, and Robert Kennedy would have been a good president, but all things happen for a reason, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's still alive. Because everybody involved in.
Put him to death. Well, where was Kennedy killed?
Robert Kennedy.
Yeah. Well, I know F. Kennedy was born. John, he was killed in Texas.
Yeah.
But Robert, which state was he born in? Killed in?
California.
Oh, don't you guys have the death penalty out there?
No, we just have what's it called, death row. But actually, hold on a second. Does California have?
You have the death row is for the death penalty. You guys still have the death.
But that doesn't mean that we kill people. Technically, the death penalty still exists in California. Prosecutors can still seek it, but no one has been put to death in the state in 17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott Peterson's still in death row there.
Yeah. No, this is why, California is like the exact opposite of Texas. Well, it was. Texas is turning into California slowly. But, at least in Texas, if you kill somebody out there, they'll kill you. Out here, we don't. We just put you in, a really bad hotel room and on the taxpayer's payroll. So...
You still have the fucking... God, dude,
yeah.
I mean...
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
Penalty for certain things, but, I'm not, the only time I would, ever have something to say with that is if I was ever in a state where the death penalty still stands and I was called for jury duty for that specific trial. And then I have to judge whether or not they were going to get the death penalty or not,
Well, let me put it into a better perspective here. John F. Kennedy was killed, in Texas. And then his assassinator was assassinated, and then that guy was put to death.
A club leader, a club owner, yeah.
Yeah. And then that guy was subsequently put to death.
And he died too.
Yeah. So a whole a chain quest of killings, because Texas, out in California they don't kill you.
Who would have said if we'd actually gotten to interview Oswald there, what would he have said? He might have been said like I've been set up by blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Who knows? I mean, there's
exactly.
so many things.
Yep.
He was the fall guy, in my opinion, but I mean, you never know.
But anyway, let's move on up. We got Glenn Close here, 1947. She's 76 today. U.S. actress, The Big Chill, Fatal Attraction, born in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Dude, I thought Glenn Close was British.
Apparently not.
No, wait, I'm mixing her up with Judi Dench. I'm sorry.
Mr. Sohan, you get to talk about this guy. Bad guy.
Yes, 1952 we have Harvey Weinstein, American film producer Miramax, and convicted sex offender whose actions helped spark the Me Too movement, born in New York City, New York.
Wow.
Thank you, asshole, for the Me Too movement.
Yeah, I still think that Bill Cosby is innocent.
So he's still a fucking piece of shit, regardless. Like, yeah, the Me Too movement, kind of like where it's like believe all women.
Yeah.
No, don't believe the monsters.
I believe in evidence and facts.
Yes, so do I.
And proof.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take your word for it with proof, like, as long as there's some evidence to back it up.
Yep.
But don't just make false accusations to against men.
Well,
Just
everybody
because
wants their
you're
5 minutes
pissed
of
off
fame,
or
and
whatever.
like a lot of people these days are very angry, so they just utilize current things to push their own hatred and agenda and prejudice. But
dude, poor guy too, especially with what I've heard. Happy birthday, buddy! Happy birthday.
1955 we have Bruce Willis, American actor, Moonlight, Die Hard, Fifth Element, born in
Fifth Element, yeah.
Oberstein, West Germany.
yeah, he was born in West Germany. Can you believe that? Bruce Willis is German. So, but
So you can speak German? Doesn't bother me.
yeah, no, I mean, it's not that it bothers. It's just like, what? He's German. What? Because it's a weird fact.
His probably, I think, like, wasn't his parents like in military, and so that
Military.
Yes.
Military base.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
I think we went over this actually 1 year ago on this date. We uncovered this and we looked into it, and yeah, he was born
Yeah, he was born on a
because
military base out in West Germany.
yeah, I remember something happened. Like he got a stroke or something else. What happened with him?
No. He has advanced dementia.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now.
it sucks.
It just came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not going to be seeing him in movies anymore, which sucks. But like, man,
my last
he was a
thing
good
is
guy.
1983, Matt Sedal, American professional wrestler. He's a wrestler named Matt Sedal in AEW.
No.
He was in WWS Evan Bourne.
All right. Cool. And then guess what,
Yes.
Alice?
What?
It's your turn, and we're moving on to the deaths. See how well that played out?
No, damn, dude. This actually is awesome. Today, in 1238 AD, Henry the Bearded, High Duke of Poland, from 1232 to 38, he dies.
No, he's not. He's still around.
Henry the Bearded?
Yeah. I know a
High
bearded
Duke
guy
of
named Henry.
Poland? Shut up.
I didn't know he was the Duke of Poland, but, you know.
Well, this is from 1238 to,
Yeah.
Oh, and then we have Ibn Khaldun died today from 1332, died in 1406. North African Islamic scholar, philosopher, and historian. Muqaddamna, I think is what it says there, died at the age of 73.
Huh.
But yep. And what else do we have here? We have Arthur Balfour, born in 1848, died in 1930. He was a British Prime Minister, conservative, from 1902 to 1905, and Foreign Secretary of the Balfour Declaration. Dies of unremitting unremitting. Hey, I was
Sorry.
trying to read that. Unremitting circulatory trouble at the age of 81.
Dang.
I was trying to read that proper.
I'm sorry. Like I just
You got
uh,
happy.
the Balfour Declaration was a public statement issued by the British government in 1917 during the First World War, announcing its support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, which was then an Ottoman region with a small minority of Jewish population. So right
Oh,
there,
damn.
Palestine was before Israel, not biblical Israel, modern day
Well-
Israel. So
Well, remember about what Palestine ruled Israel for over 1,000 years.
yes,
You gotta think about that. So, 1,000 years ago, Palestine took over and invaded Israel. It's a whole big thing. Like, actually, even Assassin's Creed delves into it, the video game. God, I gotta play my Assassin's Creed. I just gotta get my computer, or not my Xbox. I get a TV for my Xbox.
and I looked up unremitting circulatory trouble. It's just talking about poor circulation and
Poor
such.
circulation.
So he just died of a bad heart or something. Like
Bad circulatory, yeah, basically. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it also has to do with like your veins and stuff too. So, anywho, those are mine. Who's next on the list?
It is now my turn, and we have Arthur C. Clarke, 2008,
Oh.
English sci-fi author, 2001: A Space Odyssey and Childhood's End, died of a post-polio syndrome at 90. Wow, polio still got him. So
No, it always will.
yeah,
Polio's like, surprise, motherfucker.
yeah. We got Paul Scofield, 2008, an English actor, Man for All Seasons and Quiz Show, died from leukemia at 86.
Aww.
Dang. Yep. And then we have you know what? I'll just give this to Sohan. Sohan, close us out. Pick a couple.
Sure.
You
Yeah,
and your
basketball
anime
player
wallet.
from the Knicks, though. 2013.
2013, we have Bud Palmer, American baseball player, New York Knicks, and sportscaster, dies in 91. In 2017, we have Jimmy
Wait.
Bernstein.
Oh, never mind. I don't know that.
What, you talking about Peter Caton?
I was looking at Michael Brown. It was a keyboardist.
Oh.
So.
You thinking about the other guy in
I
I'll
don't
see you
know.
later.
Well,
Well,
anyway,
you have them. Yeah.
2017, we have Jimmy Bernstein, American author and columnist, New York Post Newsday, died at 88.
Aww.
huh.
And 2022, we have Tom Young, American baseball coach, American Uni Rutgers University, Catholic University, Old Dominion University, died at 89. Oh, what kind of school is Old Dominion?
I don't know. That sounds pretty, Warhammer 40k-ish to me.
I mean, you're gonna be talking about the Emperor the whole time?
Praise the Emperor. The Emperor protects. Anyway, that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself includes...
On TV on Twitch.
Yep. For your dose of passive and Stanley, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time, which is 11 Mountain.
12 Central.
And 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. For all of you and all of us, I am Xander.
Sohan.
I am the Alice of Who.
And you, viewer, of course, are you. And until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in an everything show, I don't know how else to describe it. The Kick Peanut is coming up.
The Peanut. Yeah,
We
we just
actually-
talk about random crap and stuff, but we're gonna be talking about slimming stuff if we get your buddy in later.
Oh, definitely.
So I hope people will watch it.
Yeah,
And
and
I
we're
hope Sohan,
actually...
you'll join too, because I would actually like us all to kind of bump heads around here a little bit, but cordial conversations where we each have But anyways,
For the first time in a long time, we actually have a lot of stuff to talk about. We might actually have too much. So
yeah,
That's-
I know.
that's a good
I
problem
hope
to
you
have.
wrote it down because I didn't, but I do have ideas of what we're talking about. I just
mhm.
still having a hard time waking up right now. I woke up just still super
Yeah.
groggy and laggy. So
But yeah,
Yeah.
we normally host that show at 2 p.m., but we're bumping it up an hour. Or down an hour.
Yeah.
We're hosting
Yeah,
it
we're
at
gonna
3
be-
p.m. Pacific time,
and
which
6
is
p.m. Eastern time. So
yes. Well, anyway, until whenever you see us again, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!